You know what?
This is Dingle Sunshine here with.
Oh,
no
my
name.
bad.
Okay, so I
Don't
guess
forget,
no
it's
name.
hyena.
And War Cry here, because this man has the loudest war cry ever. And we started with the topic is, why do people watch children's shows?
Ooh. Well, I love this. Well, my favorite scissors for it while he starts this.
All right.
Well, they tell you
One,
rock,
two,
paper,
three,
scissors. Now,
One,
we
two,
talking
three,
about a topic called
One, two, three,
Little
shoot.
Einstein. And people like it so much. And, like, I seen one episode, and it's, like, so lame to me. Like, how you is better. And I'm asking them from next time because they seen it. Why is it so good? Now, what I heard from them is they add history and music to it. But, like, so many other cartoons, what's the difference? Like, have you heard of a cartoon called Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah.
Where they go around the world explaining stuff?
Yeah.
What's the difference? But see, that's more for teenagers. How Little Einstein's any better than that?
Well, so my personal reason is because, like, I know for me, the music and the way that they do it is what gets you. That's the reason for why kids shows can also grab the parents, because kids shows are not just made for kids. Let me say this again.
Oh wait, timeout. Start over.
Oh.
Because see, I watch.
Kids shows really are not.
They are
only
not like
they're made-
SpongeBob. Are
They're not only
serious?
made for kids; they're made for the kids and the parents.
Mm-hmm.
So every kid show,
But
there's gonna be so many things that fly over the kids' head.
if you tell a teenager,
Wait! Don't get all your thoughts out yet. Wait, hold on to that thought.
All right, so we're gonna start over one more time, guys.
For some reason,
Cause like what happened if you, Alex, would tell someone like, I like Sesame Street, My Little Pony. What's the first thing coming to mind? You gay, you lame, you don't get nothing.
What?
No.
Who would say that? Start over. All right, introduce the topic. Wait.
Honestly, I'm doing that, man. Watch. I'm Dingo Sanchez with
Hyena.
dabbing on the,
War cry.
and we dabbing with the wild side. Now, the topic on this one gonna be, unlike most others, with politics and jumping into different realities with godlike magic. This one gonna be centered more around TV. And the question is, why do people? Well, in my case, why do people like children's shows? Now, I know there's a lot of adults that watch SpongeBob or like Disney shows like Sophia the First or whatever that other show was that I completely forgot, or see movies like Moana, or watch Little Einsteins. In my case, I'm okay for it. But like, why do people consider watching shows that's girly, gay? And I'm asking them just like Little Einstein is meant for kids, and My Little Pony Sophia the First is meant for girls. So why does, if you watch that, you're considered gay, you're a kid, you're not mature enough, you ain't gonna get no girls, and you're just gonna be some weird person? So I'm asking them why. So honestly, I like girl shows.
So to kick off,
Like Powerpuff and stuff.
Firstly, Powerpuff was
Yes, it
all
was a
for
cult
kids.
classic.
But originally it was for girls. Everybody said it. Originally it was meant for girls.
Uh huh.
Okay, so that's one.
That's like saying Samurai Jack is for boys, and my daughter watches that.
Right? But the reason
was made for
why
boys.
people in general
Thank you.
will watch children's shows, and where the entire wrong idea comes from, is on first impression. Now, with a lot of children's cartoon shows, you'll see a lot more bright and vibrant colors. By nature, that's supposed to draw in a younger audience.
So
Now-
you're saying like Happy Tree Friends? I mean,
No,
That's
no,
not-
no,
it's
no,
not.
no,
No, it's
no, not at all, not at all. That's an entirely different podcast.
oh,
Don't
If-
even pay attention to that.
oh, if y'all like horror and children, y'all should watch Happy Tree Friends.
Now,
But continue.
continuing on, because there's always going to be that feeling, that light to it. They have to figure something that will also keep the parents there, because the children aren't the only ones watching the TV. 9 times out of 10, if a parent is watching TV with their children, they are initially, yes, watching it for the child, but there has to be something to keep them there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with Little Einsteins, which is something I personally enjoy watching with my little sisters, like Bubble Guppies, there's this level of understanding. Go ahead.
Did you just say Bubble Guppies?
Yes.
The worst Nick Jr. show I have ever seen.
I don't know. How For Real Monsters is a pretty, horrible Nick show.
Yeah, but that's.
I would rather have you. I'd
way-
rather have your little sister watch Dive Ollie Die.
I've never heard of it.
Bubble
Never.
Guppies. Or Channel 11 me. Have you heard of Curious George and Arthur? No, those some good kids show.
Well,
The Center for Teenagers.
wait. So you can watch Arthur, but you don't like Little Einsteins.
Little Einstein Center for children that's 3 or below.
Answer the question.
I'm talking about kids show that center around kids that's mostly 10 and above. Which is
There's
that's what most kids shows are for 10 and above.
They're both doing a similar thing. That's the reason I asked you that question.
Mm-hmm.
Because with Arthur, yes, it is intended for kids, not little kids like Little Einsteins, but it's intended for kids.
Can I spin the question into a more relevant question?
Go ahead.
All right, so
Spit away, my brother.
all right, so the question is not, the stigmas that come with watching those TV shows, but the programming themselves. All right. So with that, it comes with the mind state that you're not going to be whatever because you watch specific types of shows. Who is the ones that's even coming up with those types of rules to go by?
Society.
But
People that are stuck in their ways, not even society.
yeah, because like society bronies. You get me? If that was really the whole case with society, where did bronies come from?
Right? And even with the brony following, there's females in that following that, surprisingly enough, breaking that idea from earlier, tend to also go out with normal people that don't watch shows like that, and they also go out with other bronies and Pega sisters and so
I just found out recently that in society, you consider brony, you're a pedophile.
Well, no, that's a misconception.
That is a misconception.
And it kind of startled me because I'll be true with y'all. I'm a brony.
Mhm.
But I don't like touching on little kids. I mean, I used to work at a daycare, so why would we consider watching a girl show you're gay or you're some type of pedophile or you're some type of pervert?
And it's
like,
that's
why?
That's because of the
Because
people
with
that
girls?
No, it's because of the people that you're around that are giving you that idea.
Yeah,
That's not the actual idea.
Mhm. Because look, I've watched every episode of My Little Pony with my daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually grown to enjoy the show, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't change anything on a core level within myself. I can sit back and watch it and carry conversations about it and be like, okay, I have my favorite characters here and there because past gender being a thing, everything that those ponies go through is relatable to real life.
Because my friend told me that My Little Pony created gay flag. And that upset me. I know what that means.
So it's like, who's to say, like, okay, I watch My Little Pony. If I didn't have a daughter, I would probably still watch it. Like I watched the Sonic series. You get me?
Yeah.
But that's talking around for teenagers. I mean, everybody says that.
I mean, once again, there's a target demographic, and then there's the reality of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because as funny as it's going to be for me to bring this up, The Simpsons was not really
They were not meant for kids at all.
But it's now in modern day, it kind of feels more like a family show. And
And
it's because everybody watches it.
Yeah, but think about this. You watch Rick and Morty, right? That's more geared towards adults, but you're a teenager.
No. I'm 17. I'm considered though. That's okay.
And how many years ago did Rick and Morty come out? You weren't 17 then.
That's the
Yeah,
point.
but I ain't started watching it until I turned 17. I'm still stuck on season 2.
So you're 2 years in.
But even in another sense, a show that I'm currently watching that I just finished watching the newest episode of, Star vs. the Forces of Evil. It's intended for children, early
Gravity
teenagers.
Falls.
Children.
I'll be
Early
real with y'all.
teenagers.
I love Star Wars: The Force. I'm here. I don't care what you say to me. I'm still stuck on season 3 because our cable got shut off. So I'm trying to catch up with it. I don't care what you say.
Adventure
I love
Time.
Star Wars: The First Evil.
There's
Adventure
historical
Time.
progression.
That shit, man,
There's historical progression.
That stuff lame. I stopped watching that.
There's historical progression.
Wait, what? So what you're telling me is because the reason why I watch cartoons. All right, everybody, I'm a grown man, and I watch cartoons. All right, so
And we bear bears.
yeah,
on occasion.
and we bear bears and the Amazing World of Gumball. But like,
Maybe
okay, so
Gumball is targeted for everybody. Like that show is like a living gag.
yeah, but all right, so back to what I was about to say. Well, listen, Jake. Adventure Time. Adventure Time. I watch Adventure Time because there's a lot of hidden stuff in there, like real deep rooted messages that if a kid will never pick up on. A kid will never pick up on.
But that's in a lot of shows right now, actually.
So, of course, an adult is going to be like, Mommy, like, adult standing there watching it with their kid, Mommy, Daddy, what does this mean? And then it's up to that parent, if they're smart enough or if they pay attention enough to be able to tell them, well, like the regression or Ingress, when Finn went blind and had to go throughout that whole dungeon blindfolded because every time he opened his eyes, he ended up back at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
How would you explain that to a kid? Knowing that you have to go through blind faith in yourself to be able to get yourself in and out of situations.
Actually, even in just watching the show, there's small things like Jake and his slight pickle addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Because not a lot of shows, not even a lot of children's shows, will even bring up the idea of what addiction is.
Or even the episode where they were showing about the circle of life and how it worked and how they lived through every section of that circle of life.
Or even natural selection in the case of the Candy Kingdom.
So, there's a lot of
part where they played God too.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. So it's like
all of it has happened in that exact same show.
So a TV shows, like children's TV shows, have a lot more information.
They even show lesbian.
Yes,
I didn't even know
Marceline and Bubblegum. Yeah, they had a thing. So with that being the case, like okay, I would much rather watch TV like children's cartoons and stuff like that because it's way more interesting to me than watching normal people live
Criminal
out
Minds.
that or any other overzealous TV show where it's just pushing for specific stereotypes and not really showing a lesson.
Oh man, I got money.
Oh man, I got guns and power.
Woo! So you were to watch like a show like Danny Phantom over a show like Boondocks.
Oh no, they're both cartoons. How could you do that comparison?
Wait,
I'd rather watch.
But you just said you just said like, oh, I got money, I got guns. That's what Boondocks is.
Huey Freeman. How would you explain him then?
I could put this in a better way. So, and using the exact same idea of Danny Phantom and
Boondocks.